Simple reason why farmers in particular are so keen to the use of drones for their work. From a bird's eye view, you can see many things better from at the ground. Multicopters and drones can be used in a variety of ways in agriculture, forestry, and viticulture. More and more authorities and organizations for rescue and safety sector rely on the use of drones. With special equipped thermal imaging cameras, they are actively helping to fight fires and search and rescue operations from the air. Today, unmanned aerial systems that are already being used successfully are in areas like search and rescue operations in mountain areas. People that are in inaccessible terrain, for example, who have previously had to be searched for on foot by mountain rescuers for hours, can now be located in as little as 10 to 20 minutes with the use of aerial operations. Drones can be useful to law enforcement as well, especially during emergencies, and cities across the US have found creative ways to use these drones. At present, drones are used for a variety of reasons, ranging from everything from hostage negotiations to bomb investigations and criminal surveillance, as well as crime scene analysis. A major application for aerial robots is maintenance. In both reactive maintenance, which has become rare, and preventative and predictive maintenance, drones help provide accurate data which can support condition monitoring, speed up repair processes, and minimize downtime. Receiving and sending packages by a delivery drone. This was made possible thanks to a specially developed packing station on which the drone could land. Reps for DHL say it's the first parcel service provider in the world to succeed in integrating a parcel copter directly into its logistics process. Entertainment drones. Drones are also used for entertainment purposes. For example, more than 1,300 drones simultaneously flew into the night sky over the Chinese city of Xi'an. They made a 13-minute light show and entered the Guinness Book of World Records.
Over the history of film, there have been moments where technology has come into the picture that has really transformed things.
Drones are essentially the next step in a series of technological innovations that have enabled cameras to move. And then in the past 5 years, it's really kind of pushed forward into the public consciousness. The things that make drones so amazing is that they have unprecedented flexibility. They can move anywhere in 3D space as long as the operators are good enough to put them there. And that is what captured my imagination at first. Skyfall is one of those movies from early on that was, pretty glaring example of what you can do with a drone. The way that the motion of the drone is tracking the two bikes would be kind of impossible with any other tool.
In Planet Earth, it's a shot that when you watch it, you don't think about it so much as being this incredible technical feat, but it brings the viewer into this perspective. Most animals experience the jungle from the canopy. They don't experience it the way humans do, from the ground.
I'm flying around in my Chameleon, and I think Tom is racing the 5-inch Helix, and of course this is on the UAV Futures test track. And at the start here, we're just sort of chasing around, getting some flight footage, and this is when I really started to notice that Tom is probably toying with me, because I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good, yeah, a little bit quicker here or a little bit quicker there, and
My soul is free again. I can breathe again. I'm letting go of all I know.
Is there anybody else here?
Do when you see an addition or subtraction
fraction problem is check to see if they have common denominators. If they do, you can add or subtract. Well, we have a 2 and we have a 6. Obviously, those aren't the same thing, so we cannot add yet. So we need to find a common denominator. That's our first step, and I'll put a CD here. We need to find a common denominator.
Hey, what's up?
And how
Can
we
you be
do
quiet?
that is
I'm
we
trying
find
to
the
watch
least
this for
common
school.
multiple between the two denominators. If you don't know what a least common multiple is, I did do an instructional video on that. You can check that out after this video or right now.
It's now the time for the 100% challenge.
I'll actually
As you're ready, get ready when you hear your class.
So we need to list these multiples
Hold
and see
on.
where they meet.
Party interruption, class 003. Wave your hand in the air like you just don't care. You have 100%.
Probably notice the match here.
Class 004.
6 is going to
Wave
be
your hands in the
our
air
common
like you
denominator.
just don't care. You have
Right.
100%.
6 under our
Just the other day, I was thinking about why I'm in school. Sure, the law says I have to be here and my parents want me to be here, but why do I want to be here? Seems like a simple question. I want to learn, but there's more to the story. I learn new things at home. I learn new things when I visit museums. I learn new things when I walk out of the house. So what's the difference with school? Well, first thing, school gives you loads of opportunities under one roof, and I get a variety of teachers to help me along the way. And let me not forget about the bottom line. It's free. In school, I can collaborate with other students, my peers. I can share my crazy stories, my ups and downs, and I get teachers and other staff people who I can talk to as well. In elementary school, I'm getting the foundation of academics. In social skills, a glimpse into worlds that I may or may not see again, and bonding and friendship with students who I may see again in the future. Elementary school lets me into a world of knowledge under one roof where everybody knows my name.
When we talk about elementary school, the word to remember is nurturing. When we think about nurturing, we think about family, and we think mother, which might be the reason why we have more women teachers than men. But the point I want to make is, elementary school is a place where we are nurtured. It's the beginning of the road to becoming a thinker and a doer. Teachers hope that it will ignite the fire to do more and be productive. Elementary school is set up to allow you to fall down and learn to pick yourself up again. We are encouraged to ask questions and not be ashamed when we don't know or understand certain things. There is no shame in saying, I don't know or I don't understand. The worst thing a student can do is to remain silent when the student should speak out. We make check for understanding the norm, not the exception. Remember, teachers don't have all the answers either. They do the same research they ask us to do. They do homework just like we do. In the end, we are learning from each other. Elementary school is the preparation for middle school, high school, college, and beyond. We get one chance to get elementary school right, so we need to focus and make this the best time ever.
In the trade, the governing word for elementary school is nurture. When students enter middle school, the key word changes to independent. The training wheels are gone. Most of the strings are gone. Teachers expect students to know the basics in all their studies. We expect that you understand rules and you don't need to be reminded to do homework or study on your own. We expect you to create new things and conjure up new ideas. Teachers in middle school are not there to hold your hand, but to assist in developing your mind. Teachers expect you to make decisions on your own, which doesn't mean you can't ask for help. We encourage you to have conversations with your teachers, collaborate with your fellow students, and walk the standard established thinking, if necessary. Middle school is another stepping stone, and once again, you will only pass through this period once. So make it right. Remember, it's still relatively free, and everything you do will cost you dearly later on if you miss out now. Be ever mindful of making the best use of your time. You're in school for about 6 hours
every day. Why waste the time ignoring the importance of your subjects when you could be soaking up the excitement, the skills, the opportunities, and the beauty that school offers?
ja? Entschuldigung, Marketing-Abschlussprüfung.
Ui, schauen Sie mal auf die Uhr. Die Prüfungen haben gerade angefangen. Gehen Sie schnell in die Aula. Hey!
Auf jeden Fall noch den Treuhänder. Ich begrüße Sie ganz herzlich zur Abschlussprüfung im Fach Marketing. 120 Minuten Zeit. Da kommt noch jemand. Wohnt, bitte nehmen Sie Platz. Also, 120 Minuten Zeit und los geht's.
Einmal 2 Minuten.
Bitte schön.
Diplomarbeit.
Ich will noch eine Sachbearbeitung. Auf jeden Fall noch erst natürlich kommen. Zum Informationsanlass, Library, Vertiefung.
Nächste Woche findet der Unterricht online statt.
Ja, das ist schwer gefunden, aber nächstes Mal machen wir es besser.
Dann schauen wir zusammen eine E-Learning-Lektion an von Akrapedia. Es geht heutige Lektion um das Managementmodell.
Hast du mal bitte einen Block?
Ja, klar.
Was soll das? Klingt so witzig.
Es geht um Konkurrenz, um das Unternehmen und um den Markt. Da geht es zum Beispiel auch um den Einsatz der 4 Ps.
Ja, mega. Ich freue mich. Wir fliegen nächste Woche in Silicon Valley und haben einen Termin bei Google. Ich glaube, das wird echt unglaublich. Und das Beste daran ist, ich hänge noch 2 Wochen Ferien an.
Yeah, we just got here. Coming in now.
Nice, dude. Was that a turkey? It's that easy?
Yeah. All right, guys, let's go. Oh, and you're up.
My foot wasn't over the line. Mark an 8, dude.
This is bowling. There are rules. I'm not counting. Dude, I'm telling you, I've bowled a perfect game.
There's no way, man. I've seen you bowl gutter balls all the time.
Catch me howling at the moon.